should have the misfortune of getting a cancer, um, and be told that, you have less than 6 months and you may be in a hospital for those 6 months. And you say, I don't want that. Well, this gives you an option.
Supporters call it dying with dignity. Those opposed to it call it assisted suicide. Legislators call it medical aid in dying. 11 jurisdictions in the U.S. allow people to make their own decision on death.
The North Carolina House of Representatives has a bipartisan bill on the table that would study the possibility of legalizing medical aid in dying here in our state. Fox 8's Gretchen Stinger spoke to one of the bill's primary sponsors, Representative Pricey Harrison. And Gretchen, what did you learn as far as what this bill does and does not mean?
This bill will not legalize medical physicians to prescribe the medicine that would assist a death. This bill will only study every pro and every con of the legalization to give legislators more information. House Bill 410 is taking a deeper dive into what it truly means to provide someone a medical assisted death. The bill won't legalize it, but instead look at the process in states where it is legal. It's a bipartisan effort.
Many of us have plenty of examples of family members that have suffered through a chronic illness, painful, would like to try and ameliorate that experience by maybe alternatives, and they're just not technically available in this state.
With primary sponsors from right here in the Triad, Democratic Representative Pricey Harrison from Guilford County, Republican Representative Donnie Lambeth from Forsyth County, and Republican Representative Julia Howard from Davie and Yadkin County. The bill looks at the process patients go through in other states to be approved for the medicine.
Usually it's 6 months, a severe illness, less than 6 months left to live. You can't have a mental disability, which would include dementia. You have to be of sound mind to make this decision yourself.
Edmund Teriakin is the founder of a nonprofit in Orange County called Dying Right. He studied how other states like Oregon help patients and then uses that information to help guide people here in North Carolina.
And one thing I want to emphasize is we really strongly discourage what I would call suicide. If you work in this area, you hear horrible stories where people who have cancer, they're in excruciating pain. They feel the futility of continuing, and they take matters in their own hands violently, and that is a terrible end of life.
But instead, Teriakin says it gives patients options, but only if they can do it themselves.
Death with dignity, at least the way the law is written, requires that person to have the physical wherewithal to take it's a drink, it's a 5-drug cocktail that's mixed up, the liquid, with a straw. They will then suck up the medicine on their own. They have to do it on their own.
If the patient cannot do it on their own, it is against the law for anyone to help. That would be referred to as euthanasia.
We would get data from, say, the 11 jurisdictions that have used medical aid in dying. We would study the demographics of North Carolina. How many people in North Carolina die every year of a cancer? How many people die every year of ALS? How many people, therefore, could use this?
On July 1st of this year, $150,000 would be allocated to the study to give legislators answers. Those questions are expected to be answered by 2026. Representative Harris says she hopes by that point more people might be on board. In the newsroom, Gretchen Stinger, Fox 8 News.